I'm coming up on 38 years as an educator, teacher, and mentor, and I hadn't realized this until this summer when I was teaching in the American South, where we were learning firsthand the power and role of education to transform the lives, even at the possibility of losing one's own life in the process. Now, in the American Southern South, we call that doing something. When we give ourselves over to collective liberation. Yet when we come up against hardships such as not being paid regularly and adequately, we would say, I thought I was doing something, meaning I thought I was doing something that would make a difference. I know I'm speaking on behalf of our beloved faculty community when I say these words. We thought we were doing something when we were teaching human beings that society said that they didn't even want to acknowledge that they had a soul, let alone a brain, and human dignity. We thought we were doing something when we were teaching our mothers, our sisters, our uncles to read, reason, and make good decisions for ourselves and our communities for generations. We thought we were doing something taking our leftover pennies from our wages and buying books and materials to put them on hold so that everyone could have a chance to learn. We thought we were doing something when we stayed up late at night with our students, making sure they can get out of dangerous situations called home or work settings. We thought we were doing something when we switched on a dime from face-to-face to remote learning in the global health pandemic. We thought we were doing something when we continued to teach the history of how our indigenous kinfolk were not allowed to live, not even be in the city limits of Seattle, a place named after their ancestor, Chief Seattle. We thought we were doing something when we did not and will not release the names and identities of our beloved community members when ICE came knocking on the door in 2016, and when they come knocking in the days ahead. We thought we were doing something when we take class overloads, and we thought we were doing something when we wait in good faith for the redress of non-payment for high demand wages in the high demand positions, and the money that is still owed us for the last 2 years. And I thought I was doing something when I tell my 83-year-old mother, I cannot be with you during the holiday because I do not want my students to suffer the consequences of being in an overloaded class. Yet I realize I and so many of our faculty kinfolk are not able to live these values because of the distorted notion that to respect ourselves is to somehow be respecting our students. And to stand up for the dignity of having basic, decent working conditions regarding our hours and pay and academic freedom is out of bounds. And to embrace and stand in the truth that faculty working conditions are student learning conditions. Now, I know I'm doing something when I receive a student's testimony like I did Tuesday night when they said to me, one thing I know for sure, if I never walked into your class, I would not be in grad school. You encourage me to think deeper and inspire me to strive for better. We are doing something, and we're asking you to do something, and that is that we require the support of a contract that demonstrates that you all believe in us and that we faculty are doing something important here at Seattle Central Colleges. Thank you for listening to my words, and thank you, elders, for having the permission to speak today.